Here we are, summer 2015, Grandpa, Reese, me,
David.
Grandpa's telling us about family artifacts.
Okay, well, you asked first about, so in here there are really not that many. I'm just trying to think. This I know, this and this are, you fill with spice, usually with bay leaves, and at the end of the Havdalah service, which is at the end of the Shabbat, so at the end of the Sabbath, there's a brief service that basically ends the Sabbath and starts the week. And so it ends with smelling of sweet spices to promise a happy week ahead. And
do they still smell?
Well, no, because you put fresh ones in periodically, and we haven't used them in a long time. So this is, I've actually forgotten now whether this is the one that Grandpa Kaufman used or not, because we did that service frequently when he was alive, or whether this is one I got subsequently. I think actually this is the one that Grandpa Kaufman used, and this is one that was my mother had, and I don't think we ever used this one. So those are the two spice boxes. And then, you know, then the Kiddush cup that Grandma Kaufman gave me when I was bar mitzvahed. I think that's what that now I gave to Wendy, because that's the one I always used at Passover. And so Wendy has that. And to replace that, then I bought this one in Venice about 10 years ago. And it was in an antique store. And I think clearly the owners of this probably did not fare very well during the Nazi period. And it dates from probably the late 19th century. And then this you know more about than I do. This is some great ancestor's Megillah.
Oh, it is a Megillah.
That's read at Purim.
Yeah, we think.
I think it was Rollman, right?
Yeah, Rollman. That we think is Isaac Rollman's.
Certainly has a big R on it.
He came from Germany, and he was born in Germany, and he's Reese's great grandfather.
So who's he to you?
And you know, your grandmother, no, your great grandmother, Harriet. No, that's your
Reese's great grandmother.
Yeah, okay. You know, she wrote a little family history and sent it to you. And just this last weekend, Paul Jackson, Wendy's Paul, got it sent to him from the Cincinnati Library Archives, where it is, and he made a PDF of it and sent it around. You got it. You may not have ever opened it. But just in the last few days, and that has a lot of this family history. I was sort of rereading it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the Lazarus Stryker Rollman family